Welcome back again, viewers. Nor, I guess I'll hear. Finally now, we are back again with the level request content series on my channel. And this is by far the biggest event that I'm hosting on my YouTube channel. Unlike my latest level request content series that I did months back, the top 50 level request content special will feature more content, more competition, and more levels to be showcased. Before I start partially showcasing the honorable mentions of this level request content special, I want to thank you so much for wanting to watch this video here. And I hope that you are just as engaged and just as excited as I am. Maybe you're also a bit curious on what levels is going to be presented for this level request content special here. I will do a bit more talking after the honorable mentions has been shown on screen, and I will also explain how the scoring system is going to work for all levels that are in the top 50 list. But now, let's start watching the honorable mentions, the levels that did not quite get into the top 50 list, and I will see you guys very shortly. That was the honorable mentions of this level request contest special, and now we're going to move into the top 50 portion of this video here. This is the part where I will introduce the scoring system of this level request contest special and how the scoring system actually works. The simplest way of explaining how the scoring system is going to work for the remaining levels is that all levels, apart from the top 10 winners, will receive an overall score and on how much points they've earned in each of the 5 categories in total. The 5 categories presented in this contest are gameplay, which also includes gimmick, decoration, music, level name, and first impressions. And the max score you can receive in each of the 5 categories is 10. With that out of the way, and I hope that you have understood my message there, we are now ready to start the actual top 50 portion of this video here. Coming up now is the levels ranked from 50th to 41st, and after that there will be the Q&A segment. I will catch you guys very shortly.
Music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my...
Hey guys, and I would like to welcome you all to the Q&A segment of this level request contest special video here. This is going to be part 2 of the level request contest special. I did one already for the first Q&A that I did on this channel. Since that Q&A was very scripted, I will try and do something else differently for this Q&A portion here. I will do this totally scriptless, and I will be doing only one take. I think that's probably the best approach I can do here, so we have the most genuine response from me to y'all, and the most authentic answers that I can give y'all. So that's pretty much what this Q&A segment is for. I will pick out questions that have been sent in from the chat via my level request contest live streams. I will do questions that have been sent in via the Google Forms that you guys sent the levels in. And I will answer questions from the Discord server, which I'm also a member of. So I think we can just jump straight into this one here. I'm sorry if there's going to be some grammar issues going on here, but I think this is pretty much what I have to deal with here. So we'll start off we are starting off with the questions that the chat has answered me. Okay, got the first question to answer here, which comes from Archie, by the way, who is one of my first viewers of my channel. So I thank you so much for the question that you sent me here. And he's asking me, how did you get introduced to GD? And then 3 question marks afterwards. I got introduced to GD in 2013 when I attended middle school. That was the most popular game that I can recall outside of Subway Surfers, Temple Run, and those other popular game titles at that time. But Geometry Dash kind of stuck with me as a really fun game to begin with, because I like rhythm games. I think that's the main reason as to why I decided to try and have a go at Geometry Dash. As many of y'all, I think most of y'all are playing on the mobile phone. I used to play on the mobile phone, and then I gradually converted into PC gaming right after like high school, around that time, where I switched from my phone to PC, and I kind of played the game from there up until 2020 or so. I think that's where I completely stopped playing the game, until I eventually came back 5 years later, and now I'm doing this as a hobby on my channel here for both Geometry Dash and for the level request contest series I'm doing as well. So yeah, that's how I got introduced to Geometry Dash. 2013, middle school, playing on my phone. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I also don't think that there was quite a lot of people who actually played GD when I recall it. I think I was a few people that played this during middle school. The others were just like Subway Surfers, man. That was such a popular game at that time. Holy crap. If you have not played Subway Surfers, you're missing out. Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for that question, Archie, and I tried to be as filling as possible here. Okay, we got the next question here, which comes from Cyber Shallow X, who is asking me, what made you consider Dimension Breaker your favorite extreme demon? That's a tough question to ask, that why Dimension Breaker is my favorite extreme demon. It was kind of when I first had a look at this level, I thought that, wow, this level is really cool. It has lots of cool decoration stuff to it. It has cool colors. It has amazing gameplay. Apart from Bionox. Bionox is a real asshole. And if you're watching this Bionox, don't worry, I'm not bashing you for this. But your part in Dimension Breaker, one of the worst things I've ever seen in any Geometry Dash level. Yeah, but that's pretty much all the things that I can recall of why Dimension Breaker is one of my favorite levels in GD. It's using one of my favorite songs also from there. It's what's that song called again? Exploring Space by Pineapple Mafia, which is the song that Dimension Breaker is using. Overall, a great experience, and it was definitely worth it to eventually beat the level. So I'm not sure what my next major extreme demon will be in this game. Bloodbath is a cool level that I could potentially play, but it's nothing that I've not thought of that much. I think Dimension Breaker is like up there with like how much I can handle, because I'm not that really good at the game. but I'll try my best. If you want to have a go at Dimension Breaker, do so, but amazing level overall, that's what I can say. That was all the questions from the chat, which I found the most interesting, so I will switch over to the Google Forms here, and there's not a whole lot of questions here. There are I'm gonna try and find some questions here. This is me in real time, by the way, trying to find questions that I want to answer, so let's see if we can find a few here. Okay, we got a question here from Dumdrop, who's asking me, what are your plans for future LRC type streams? And LRC, by the way, stands for Level Request Contest, if you guys have not figured that already. And my plans for future Level Request type streams will be pretty much the exact same, I believe. If you're not thinking about the special events that I'm hosting, I think I will just continue on as I normally would with the top 10 series, top 15 series. It depends on how much time I actually have to do so, because I have a life outside of Geometry Dash as well, and streaming, so I have to consider that too. But if I can continue on as I've usually done it in the past, then I'm okay. I'm okay with what I'm doing right now. So thank you so much for that question. Drop there, and hopefully that's the question you were looking for. I'm sorry, that grammar is coming back again. Bro, I'm looking through these questions here. The questions here are so ass, and I don't really want to answer. So let's see if I can try and find something else here. There's gotta be like a few more questions here. Okay, we got a semi-interesting, or it looks like a dilemma question here that Electrobot 4000 has sent me. And the question goes as follows. Would you rather be trapped in a room and not be allowed to leave until beating conical depression? You would also be immortal, so you can't die of hunger or dehydration. Or be burned alive in a vat of boiling acid. Is conical depression this bad? Is it really that? If I want to be trapped in a room, I'm only allowed to leave after I've beaten conical depression. I think that's better than being boiled alive in acid or burned alive. So I will probably just choose conical depression. I think I don't want to get tortured, or I mean, it's technically torture, the conical depression option too. But I think that's probably better than being boiled from acid and burned alive. I think I have to go with that first one there. So yeah, I hope that's an acceptable answer, Electrobot. Okay, we got a question here from Shan GD, who's asking me, what's the best way to get good at GD? I think that the best way to actually get good at GD is to just play the original RobTop levels first of all, starting from Stereo Madness up until Dash, I think, which is the last level. If I don't recall, I might be wrong there, so I'm sorry for that. I will not check that out, but I think that's probably the best way to get good at GD is to start off by doing the RobTop levels first. If you really want to, you could potentially play some of the map packs there. Some of the map packs there are absolutely garbage, but it's really good for skill development, I believe, if we're gonna go for the map packs there, because you will get introduced to a whole bunch of gameplay mechanics that you have never seen before. So I think that's a good way to start off by, and trying to work your way gradually up, and gradually work your way up to the more difficult levels. Then we're talking about like easy demons, medium demons, hard, insane demons. So I would probably do that. That's pretty much the only like tip I can give you, Shan. So I'm sorry for that, man. But I tried to do my very best here. So try and do that, Shan. That's what I can say. Okay, we got a question here from Serlin. I think that's how you're spelling it. I will put it on screen, by the way, so you can actually see that. But I think that's called Serlin, and he's asking me, what's your favorite color? I believe that my favorite color, I believe there's so many colors to choose from, but I feel like it changes from like day to day on which color suits me the best. But as of right now, purple is my favorite color. Like, not for a whole lot of reasons. It's just a nice color to look at, and it's matching relatively well with most things too, and it is not as boring of a color. So I think that's I think that's my favorite color as of right now. I mean, blue also is a really dope color as well, but purple is like my favorite as of right now. So maybe I will find a new color that I will find, or that I find more pretty than the purple one. But that's that's what I have to answer. My favorite color is purple. Okay, I think that's all the questions I had through Google Forms there, and it's not a whole lot of questions that has been sent in here, sadly. Considering there has been 281 submissions for this level request contest, and I've only answered 4 or 5 questions from this one here. It's kind of disheartening, but I think that people only care about me playing their levels, so I can understand it, but for those who have asked me questions, thank you so much for that. And I will include your names in that video as well. Okay, so right now I will switch to what people, or one person have sent me through Discord here, which comes from my moderator Madison on my channel here, who has a couple of relatively good and difficult questions that I have to answer. So I have to find those two. I have not written it down on like Word documents. So I have to just find the screenshots of when she asked me those questions. Okay, we got the first question here from Madison. Question 1 out of 5, by the way. She has sent me a bunch of questions here, so I appreciate that, Madison, yet again. So the first question she asked me is, from the first contest you've ever hosted to the top 50 LRC, do you think it's safe to say that you're proud of how far you've come and the community you're slowly growing? I can say that I'm proud of what I've done so far, considering that this is a hobby of mine, that I actually love to do this on my free time too, so that's a positive thing at the very least. And I think that my community appreciates the work I'm doing for them, because I'm showcasing their levels in another way that other level requests live streamers have done on their channel. I'm not saying that they are bad or anything, but I feel like I potentially do a little bit more for the level requests that I'm doing, if that makes any sense. So I think that's something that people appreciate, that their levels are actually being seen and their levels are getting played and they are getting showcased on my channel. So I think that's a positive. So I think that's at least a very positive thing, yeah. We are moving to the second question from Madison, who is asking me, do you often feel a sudden burst of motivation when making these contests and or hosting them? A sudden burst of motivation? Sometimes I can say that. There's definitely times where I do not really want to do any live streams, but I feel like I have to, just because you guys or my community wants me to stream. But there are times where I don't have the motivation to do so. But when it comes to every other days, pretty much, I think it gives us some motivation, especially with the contest that I'm hosting, the level request contest special that I'm doing. I think that's a boost by itself, that people are sending me levels that are really, really good, and I want to get more recognition. And I'm trying my very best to actually do that too. So that's the motivation I can have when I'm doing this level request contest specials on my channel, and the other top 10, top 15 series in general. So that's what I can answer for that. Okay, we got question 3 from Madison here, who's asking me, looking back at how you personally evolved over the months, do you think you're much more confident when it comes to going live on YouTube? There's always some nerves involved when I click that live button on OBS before I go live on YouTube. So, but that's kind of like an exciting part of me, like, oh my god, I'm going live and everything. I get a bit nervous before I start the live streams there, but after I've been live for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, up to an hour, then I start to get more confident as the live stream goes on. So it's only the starting phase where I'm a bit more careful and don't say too much stuff. But yeah, it's still a learning thing to get more confident when I go live on YouTube. And I don't think that people in chat have said that I was never confident, or I don't think that chat has said to me that I was never confident whenever I'm streaming. But it's something I have to get used to, or still have to learn to be a bit more confident when it comes to streaming here. Okay, we got question 4 out of 5 from Madison. What's your advice for people watching this video that keeps their motivation together? Oh, that's a tough question, Madison. My advice for people is that... Oh my god, this question is actually quite hard. My advice for people watching this video is that you have the potential to become better at making levels, making gameplay, making better decorations for your work. I think that's my advice for people, that whenever you are submitting levels for rate or for mod racers to go through, there's always potential in every other submitter with the levels that they are sending in, and people are getting better and better for each levels that I've sent in. And I've seen examples way back when I started, well, not way back, but when I started the Level Quest contest series again in early autumn of 2025, is that people have sent me levels that are pretty mid, to say, and then over the next weeks or so, people have sent me levels that have improved way more than what they originally sent things. So I feel like there's this like urge of like competition kicking in for those people that are sending in these levels there, and I think that's what motivates people with this Level Quest contest series, that people are competing for a top 5 finish or competing for a top 3 finish of this contest here. I think that's the motivation, for people to become better at creating and making better gameplay, making better deco, and such things like that. And this is a top 50 Level Quest contest special as well, so there's so many levels that will get full showcase after this video here is published. So I think that's gonna definitely boost some motivation in every one of y'all who has sent me levels for the contest here. So I hope that's the question you were looking for, Madison. So I'm sorry if I did not manage to fill it in a bit more. And then we have the last question from Madison here, which is probably the toughest question to ask. And she's asking me, if you have one emotional message you'd send out to the entire public and the people that are mentally struggling, what would it be? My message to y'all who are struggling emotionally is that your life has a purpose. I think that's a really like stupid thing to say. I feel like, because you were born in this world to continue on living, and I don't want people to have emotional struggles or want to ruin their own lives just because of something that has happened to people in a tragic way, or people have experienced stuff that they cannot really have control over. And I don't think that should be the my god, that's a really tough question when I think about it. I'm trying my very best to answer this one here. There's so many good things to explore through this world here, and I think that it sucks to have this like thought of having to deal with stress, emotional stress. My god, there's so many stuff that people are going through that I really cannot relate to. It's very difficult for me to actually answer this question, Madison, so I'm terribly sorry for that. But you're in this life for a reason, and that reason is to enjoy life. It's to try to live the life as the best you can. I know that people have experienced some fucked up shit in their lives too, and I don't want to experience that myself, and I don't want people to experience the same thing as well. So yeah, I think that's my emotional message, is that you're in this life for a reason, and that reason is to live life and to experience life, to make the most out of it, and don't let anybody stop you from doing it. We are human beings after all, and I think we are very strong together as a community to help people who are struggling in real life, and we won't let bullies, or we don't want to receive hate from people in general. And my god, that was such a tough question to ask. I struggled so hard to get through that question there. I think that's the message I can give to y'all, that you have that are struggling in real life. Your life has a purpose. So I hope that at least the questions that you were hoping for, Madison, and I hope that's the question that most of y'all have wondered about too. So I tried my very best, Madison. It was a very difficult set of questions, but I do appreciate the questions that you have sent me, Madison. Thank you so much for that, Madison. Again, I think that's all the questions for this segment here. Yeah, it is. That was all the questions here. And thank you guys so much for sending me these amazing questions too. I'm now gonna end this Q&A segment, and now we are gonna approach to the next part of this request contest special video, and that part will be, the levels ranked from 40th to 31st. So, and after the levels from 40th to 31st has been shown, there's going to be the funny moments segment after that. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. I personally like the video I produced for y'all, so I hope you are looking forward to that. And for now, let's enjoy the levels ranked from 40th to 31st. So yeah, I will see you guys very shortly. I did not hear what you said there. What did you say?
Playing games.
Playing a game. Don't you dare say it! Oh, rate 6-7! 6-7! 6-7! 6-7!
Stop it. Get some help.
A few moments later.
I'm sorry for that. I don't care if the alt level is still 6, it's still 6-7. 6-7! 6-7!
Stop it.
Frostbite, hey, what's up, bro? The ceiling is quite nice looking. Is this a contest? Yeah, yes, it is a contest. It is still the top 50 level request
the LRC.
contest. Yeah, the LRC, yeah. See their levels being played, so I
So that's why we added. So that's why we added a grown man saying 6-7.
But
Inky
here.
dinky. Inky dinky, guys. Dinky dinky.
Inky dinky, tipsy, la la. Ooh. Oh. What am I? What is even happening?
A few inches later.
This motherfucker beats extreme demons, bro. Yeah, that's true. Oh, for no!
Calm down. Calm down.
Just as you fucking said it, dude. Fucking why? Why can't I?
I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, Madison, can you maybe help out with that? I kind of lost my mod status.
Yeah, why did you leave in the first place, even?
Because I was getting too much. I was not enjoying that. Okay, man. Where you said that.
If you're happy in or I guess I'll clap your hands. If you're happy in or I guess I'll clap your hands. If you're happy in or I guess I'll stream. If you're happy in or I guess I'll stream. If you're happy in or I guess I'll clap your hands. Okay. Hey, I'm using chat to fix up. It's so awesome, dude. Oh my goodness me. You get a big claps to Pixel right there. Oh, everybody chat. Give him so much love. Give him the love that he deserves. Need to get him on the grief as soon as possible. Let's celebrate this guy.
I'm gonna drag out the verification to earn money. Cause I'm doggy.
So funny.
Well, for YouTube, I think you need 1,000 subs, don't you?
Investigating the most haunted asylum in Australia.
Also, Chez, can you please at least let us finish a conversation and then talk again?
Oh.
Oh, you sent a level
no
from your
IDs
friend.
in the chat.
And you sent a level from your friend! Okay, I will play that level ID then for fuck's sake! This level is so good.
Dude, this is fire. This is like the best
this should be like mythic rated, like oh my god.
Yeah, they should add a new rating just for this, above mythic.
Yes, it should be like obliteration rated. Like
generational. It should be
yes.
There should be a generational rating for the sub.
It's almost like a Gen C rating, but it's not.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Dude.
Oh, what happened there? I got sniped. I got shotgunned. That was so scary. Ah! Ah!
Bum 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 bum. Oh. Bum bum bing bang bing yong ching chong ching chong.
is unfortunately just a bit so. Oh, why? Oh my god, man. Bro, the entire break I had, people have sent me 5 levels and none of the 5 levels are meeting the requirements.
Okay, well, that's not awesome.
The only other officially long level I have is too hard. Okay, what is the... So for the levels, the max length is 5 minutes. So if you have a level that's 5 minutes and 1 second long, don't.
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
These burger.
These nuts.
Got it!
Let's go!
I don't hear you, I'm deaf, do sign language. Okay, hold on.
Oh, so he's not deaf, but he heard you telling him not to say 6-7. Okay.
It's really incompatible. If in public, in your power, what are you without it?
What are you saying, man? What are you saying?
Wait, who said in public?
That's Vilix. What is Vilix doing? I
mean, you sounded kind of angry for me laughing.
I hate when Spade laughs at my streams. I will poop. Okay, have fun on the toilet then. What does vaping really loudly means? What does... Is it like...
Okay, let's play this level called Unnamed 4 by Immavilabate. And this is a non-rated level and it's using the bass after bass high pitch by DGY.
Later, okay, I get it. No worries. And Chess Dragon, what's up? Okay, I think that's everybody I have to greet. Hello everybody, hello.
Bro, you sound like some dumbass, like complaining to Red Bull that he didn't grow wings.
I can maybe do this. Bro, what is happening with this texture pack? Look at this! Look at what I'm seeing on my screen!
What the hell is even that? Look at this. Wait, but there's your...
My texture pack is actually messed up.
Alright, disinstall the texture pack.
Oh my fucking god, man. Why does it happen? What the fuck is even happening here?
Broken.
Yeah, there's a technical difficulty here. What if I type it? Okay. Ha! I'm better than Doggy.
Alright, first coin. Yeah, that coin's kind of impossible timing.
Hey Inky. Hey Inky. Figure that many did disappear for some reason.
Boo. Wait, did he say that?
Yes.
Give this video a like if your parents are still divorced.
Oh. Scream on top of your lungs into your mic.
Don't mind if I do.
What the heck?
Yup. It's mukbang time.
Hey guys, welcome back again on this Level Request contest series here. Today, or at least as of this moment here, it is the 16th of June, just before 6 p.m. So that's why I'm using the Norwegian national shirt here, because it is the opening game for Norway in the World Cup in the US. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt, by the way, if you guys are wondering about that. But yeah, I'm gonna do the history of the LRC segment of this top 50 level request contest special here, and this will be a different type of segment, especially for this video here. The history of the level request contest series has a special history, so I will try and explain as best as I can whilst I play levels in the background here, so I get a bit more distracted for it. So let's jump into the history of the LRC. So in order to understand how the level request contests work, I think you have to go way back in time. And when I say way back in time, I don't mean like 100 years back in time, but I think you have to go way back in time till like 2020. Because that was the time when I started doing YouTube again. After I've tried doing YouTube before, then I completely stopped doing it. So we have to watch one of my earliest videos on my channel to understand how this is coming to work, because the reason as to why I created the level request contest series was that I wanted to try and create something different that was unusual any other content have presented from the GD community. Because originally the level request contest series was just a top 3 levels that got submitted on my live streams that I did in 2020. And I don't think I had any requirements on how the levels should be, or what my set of rules was at that time, because the live streams has been deleted because I was too embarrassed to watch those live streams back. But I think that's pretty much how this entire thing started with LRC there. So I did 2 videos of the top 3 level request contest series, and after that I completely stopped. It was almost like I gave up on the game after that one, because I did not find any more interest in Geometry Dash anymore at that time. And I played this game for on and off since 2013, and I thought that maybe I should try and do something else than rather just playing Geometry Dash. And don't get me wrong, I've played a bunch of other games besides of Geometry Dash, so I wanted to spend a bit more time doing something else around that time. So now you're probably asking me what I've been doing in the last 5 years outside of YouTube, and it has been a lot of things that has happened in my life that I will not go into full detail of it, because it's some of the reasons is very personal, so I won't go into that. But around that time there was both COVID happened at that time. Because we could not be outside or hang around with my friends as much during that time, we decided to play games on the weekend. And not only were we playing games, but we were also getting drunk and was partying when we were playing games online. And it was primarily Call of Duty that we played together. And you can just imagine how well it goes when there's 6 people in a party where everybody is drunk to some degree. Some are less drunk than others, some are way more drunk than others. So you can imagine the disaster that could occur in these sessions here. But that was generally like one of the greatest times I've ever experienced. Like from 2020 to 2021, that was such a awesome year, because I feel like we were more social than ever when we were playing games online. I think there was one point where we did this like every weekend. So it's been quite a lot of things happening there, but it was a great time regardless. So I had a great time there as well. But yeah, after that, the years has kind of progressed for me from 2021 to 2022, 23. 24. I started to be a bit more engaged in Formula 1 during the 2020 season and onwards, and Formula 1 has now become one of my favorite sports to watch. And I think spent a lot of time doing or watching Formula 1 between those years where I did not do any YouTube things, or when I completely stopped doing YouTube. So maybe now you're asking how or why did I go back to GD after such a long time without playing the game? And the way I can describe it is that I actually don't quite know why I decided to go back to GD. Because I've heard about the 2.2 release that happened a few years prior. I'm not too sure of when that 2.2 was released on this game. So I've definitely heard about that. And then I think that was like the demotivating factor for me about the 2.2 update. And I thought that, oh my god, the game is now gonna be ruined because there's gonna be all new features and there's gonna be all these like camera movements and like new stuff added in that will completely like change and ruin the game. So that was like my mindset when I watched the 2.2 update being put into effect right there. But I somehow was in the wrong with the 2.2 update, because I could still, or I did not know that until I got back to 2025, but I still saw that you can still play the game like the normal way, if that makes any sense, without any of the 2.2 stuff added in. So the levels that were released in 2.1 and before that was still playable, so I could still manage to play those levels that I really wanted to do. And if I go back to the day where I started on YouTube again, I think I was sitting on my couch or whatever I did in 2025 when I was randomly watching GD on YouTube one day, and I thought of that. I had this thing in the back of my head that I did this contest thing that I did 5 years ago. I still had my gaming PC, luckily, so I have not traded it off, so I could still do live streaming and still do some video editing with my PC. And my old PC, by the way, is now completely demolished. Like, it's upstairs right now in bits and pieces because it has not been cleaned, or it has been not been. I have not taken good maintenance of that PC, so right now I have a brand new PC for the work. But yeah, that was kind of like the trigger for me, that I started watching Geometry Dash again, and then I thought maybe I should continue on what I usually did, and I tried to do some research as well about if there was anybody who had done a similar concept, because I thought that if somebody was already doing this after I attempted this 5 years ago, there's no like point in me doing content that I was hoping for. And I tried to search everywhere on YouTube, typing in level request contest, any form of contest, and I could not really find any level request contest related stuff on the YouTube search bar. I think that's only my video was there. If it did a bit scrolling, then you would find my video there. And then I thought, okay, nobody has done it. Maybe I should try and give this a go again. So I started booting up my PC again. But yeah, then I started doing the level request contest yet again. But this time I had a new vision on how I should do the level request contest. And that's where I started implementing new rules and a new system on how I should rate each level in order to see which positions they will end up in. So yeah, it kind of started from there. And before I start this one here, I need to go. I need to look up when I started part 1 of the level request contest series here. Hold on, let me quickly check that one out. Yeah, I did Pyromaniac, Insane Demon, before I did the level request contest series here, just to try and see what my skill set were at. And I managed to beat an Insane Demon though after many years on the sidelines here, so that was pretty decent. Let's see, 30th of August 2025, that was my first level request contest video on my channel. And if you are counting the live stream before that, it would probably have been on maybe the 25th or 26th of September. Yeah, so that was kind of where I started up with the level request contest series again, and that was a new way of me to try and other than doing what people usually do when they are sending in levels for requests during my live streams, I usually do give the submitters an opportunity for their levels to be shown throughout my contest, and I think that's a very good way of making content, because it's another way that level request live streamers don't usually do. They usually either do one of 2 or 3 things. One is that they will play the levels that are being submitted, and they will talk about if there's anything good or bad with the levels and what needs improvement. So that's one of them at the very least. The second one is that they will play the level, or they will host a level request live stream on their channel in order to get more views, which is quite understandable because level requests in GD brings in a lot of views, and it's an easy way to gain subs as well. So that's another way that the YouTubers are using the level requests for, mainly for views and subs, and trying to get and grow in that way in the community. And the third one is that I think the third option might be related to me, is that I will make content out of the level requests there. So I started off by making the top 10 level request contest videos that I made 10 parts of, and I have met many new people throughout the series there, which I hope are very thankful that their levels are being played and they are being seen, other than the usual level requests that they are submitting their levels to. That's how I've come this far, I think, when I did this level request contest series there. It's a way to promote the viewers or submitters levels that don't really get any recognition at all. And my job is to present these levels in a contest format. And I think there's a few benefits of it. Is that one, there's competition involved, so one level will always compete with one another. So that's a really exciting and fun part of this level request contest series there. The other thing is that people become gradually better at making levels, the level request contest series that I'm doing, because I've seen many examples of submitters that I've sent in there, like first or second levels that did not quite get a high enough spot for my videos. And they will come back a few parts later and their levels have improved so much that they deserve a top 3 finish or a top 5 finish in my videos. And I think that that's an excellent way of improving your levels submitted for my contest, that your levels will get progressively better and better over time. So there was nothing too... It didn't have quite a unique history. It was all about why I wanted to start this as a content for my channel. It's a way to promote other viewers' created levels. It's a way to engage more with creating levels. It's a competition as well, or a contest, that people probably appreciate, that we are competing against each other with our levels or any other levels submitted for the contest. So I think that's an excellent way to present content on my channel there. And also I hope that was a great enough explanation on what the history of the LRC actually is. It was not too engaging. I feel like there was nothing much crazy going on that made me decide on what I should do for GD content. So that's pretty much why I landed with the level request contest there, alongside with beating extreme demons as well, and doing some chill live streams every now and then. So I appreciate you guys so much for wanting to, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching my stuff, and I hope that you are very happy with the content I'm presenting to you all. I will not take up too much time now. I think we will probably move on to the last set of levels before the top 10 levels will be revealed of the top 50 level request contest series. So I think we should move on to the levels ranked from 20th to 11th right now. And I'm sorry if this segment here was not a fulfilling one, and I hope that's totally okay for you guys. But yeah, I will see you after the levels ranked from 20th to 11th has been presented. And after that, there will be the build-up section as well. So I will see you guys very shortly. See ya!
It's easier if she thinks she won. So I'ma let her. And she said, I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately. Girl, I don't think you know me at all. Cause I never thought I'd have to say this. No, I don't love you, and I never did. Look at us burning down in flames with kicks. But just know
Okay, finally guys, we are now approach perhaps the most exciting part of this top 50 level request contest special here. We are now about to present the top 10 winners of this level request contest special. These are the levels that I personally think deserves the spot in the top 10. But yet again, these choices of mine are completely subjective, and you guys will probably not agree with the placements I've given these levels there. There's probably levels before this last segment here that probably should deserve a top 10 spot. But these levels here are my personal choices, and I will stand by it as it is right now. And just before I start showcasing the top 10 levels here, I have to say this first of all. The levels will be shown in alphabetical order based on the name of the submitters. This is done to remove any confusion on which levels I personally think is the better ones. You guys can do the exact same thing down below in the description. If you want to make your own list of levels that deserves a top 10 finish, you are absolutely free to do that. But yeah, yet again, these are my personal choices or personal preferences. But again, these levels here are the levels that I personally think deserves their spots. But yeah guys, let me not take up too much of y'all times. And I'm now ready to showcase the top 10 levels of the top 50 level request contest special part 2.
This isn't like me, can't you tell? Show me around this place and take me in your embrace. It feels so right, but ain't it strange? In this moment, all I know is 15 minutes ago I was laying in bed and I had a crazy thought in my head. So I took the keys and got in the car. Don't know how I got here, but baby, here we are. Baby, here we are. Show me how much you care. Touch me and pull my hair. Give me emotions I can't bear. I want you to fantasize and think of it every night. Never forget I made you mine. In this moment, all I know is 15 minutes ago I was laying in bed and I had a crazy thought in my head. So I took the keys and got in the car. Don't know how I got here, but baby, here we are. Baby, here we are. Minutes ago, I was laying in bed. Then I had a crazy thought in my head. So I took the keys and got in the car. Don't know how I got here, but baby, here we I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't help myself.
Hello again, guys. I'm back again here. This is the last time you will hear from me during this level request contest special here. You need to bear with me for just a few more minutes here. We have now reached the end of the level request contest special part 2, and this video has been pretty hectic to create for y'all. It has been very hectic for me to actually go through every level that has been submitted for this contest here. Going through all of the different segments that I've done for this level request contest special here is there was so much work put into this one right here, and I'm brave enough to say that I'm finally done with this level request contest special here, just because of the amount of work and the amount of hours I put into this one here to create this content for you all. Wasted, well, maybe not wasted, but I've used many hours of my free time producing this video here for y'all. I hope that this result here is worth it at the end of the day. So I really hope that you guys love the video that I have presented for you all, and I hope that you all want me to still continue on doing these types of contests still. And yeah, this has been monumental, this entire level request contest here. It has been. I don't know what to actually say for the end credits here, because since we are done with this level request contest right now, I feel like I have to at least thank some people when it comes to my YouTube channel and the people that has been very loyal to me across these months I've done YouTube. And I feel like I have to do that. So I think I have to start off first of all with Madison, because Madison, she's been probably the most important person to ever help me out with this level request contest series that I'm doing, and she has also been extremely helpful with helping me out with the videos I'm presenting, like this, for example, like this level request contest special part 2. This, besides from a few audio files Madison has sent me, I've done the entire thing here by myself, and I've taken all the things I've learned from her and to make me a better content creator on YouTube. So Madison, I'm thanking you so much for wanting to help me out here. There's a second person I want to thank as well, and that goes to Dan. And Dan has created one of the most amazing thumbnails that I've ever seen in any Geometry Dash creator. And his work is genuinely amazing, and he's also a pretty cool and chill guy to speak with, and I'm extremely thankful that you have taken your time to help me out with these thumbnails that you created me, and that you're so open about any of the requests that I'm giving you, and you are delivering it at the highest level, Dan. So you too, I have to thank you so much for that. There's a few more people that I really want to thank before I start wrapping up this video here entirely, and that is going towards one of my most loyal members of my YouTube channel. And I don't have it up just as of right now, but I will quickly check it up right now just to see which people that I want to thank the most. There's so many people that I could thank, but there's only a few that I can really do that too. And if I don't include you here on this list here, don't worry, I care about you too, but there's people that I want to thank more than anybody else. But I'm saying this yet again, if your name is not mentioned in one of my final sayings here, don't worry, you're still a wonderful supporter of my channel. I guess we can start off with Soul Snow here, which is one of my first members, or one of my first subscribers on my YouTube channel, that has been there for most of my live streams, and also a moderator for my channel, and I appreciate his help as well for my YouTube, and I have to thank you so much for that. Real Dust 1 is a really cool and chill guy too. He has also a member of my channel and he's very active also on Discord here, and is a really fun person to talk to. So I thank you so much for your support, Real Dust. Inky YT, or Inky if you want to call him that. He is also a great supporter of my channel here. He has such a nice personality, such a cool personality, and I'm so happy that I was able to discover him via one of his older series on his YouTube channel. And this guy is genuinely amazing as well, so thank you so much for that, Inky. Chess Dragon is also included for the thanks here as well, because Soul Snow was the reason that Chess also wanted to follow my YouTube channel, and he has how do I say this? Chess is like randomly funny. He's randomly a funny person when you're talking with him on Discord or in YouTube in general, and he makes me laugh sometimes, and he is also a pretty cool guy too. And I have to thank Soul Snow for convincing Chess to watch my content on YouTube, so thank you so much for that. Spade Viper, which is one of the newer members, or one of my newer subscribers on my channel, but he has now become one of my favorite GD YouTubers. I think we need more of what Spade actually is, being him all around, except for maybe the few jokes he's presenting. We need a few more of Spade here, so thank you so much, Spade, you're awesome. And as of right now, I can actually go to the Discord server here and thank everybody who has joined our Discord server. And by the way, the Discord server is also down in the description, so if you want to join that, you're absolutely free to do that. And you can also participate in my Nitro membership giveaway that I'm hosting on this video here as well. So not only will you be a part of an amazing community, which is the LRC server community, but also get a chance to participate in the contest as well, or in the giveaway as well. But now I can storm through all the which are members of my channel right now. The Smart Guy, DL Atticus, Centrix, Gautier, Real Toxic, Lava, Galaxy, Anton, Twinkan, Epicking Noob, Page, Dark Unknown, Muliak, Liquid Inferno, Depleted, Bryce JVYT, Average Bozo, Timothy, Zero, Rider Beer, Patrick Steve, Pocket Studios, Noxy, Hey Döders Pumpkin, Agent, K-Blocks, Jakku, The Random Brit, GD Hog, Jaden, WTL, Gordon, Nykotoon, Archie, YLD, Frame O, Dr. VR, and I think those are the names I can see that are using their actual nicknames on the Discord server here. Most of the other guys here are using another nickname for their users, so there's probably a few more people that I have not mentioned, but I tried to mention as much as I could. But yeah, I think that is the end of the Level Request Contest Special Part 2, and again, I hope that you enjoyed this video here, and I hope that you appreciate the video that I presented to you all. And if you really like that video here and you feel like this video was worth your time, I would appreciate a like and a comment. And also, yet again, our Discord server is down in the description if you want to join that. But now I think it's time to wrap up this video here, and again, I need to thank you all yet again for watching this video with me, and thank you so much for being a part of this journey that I've done on YouTube so far. And there's nothing much to say than I will catch you guys soon, and I will do live streams after this Level Request Contest special here. And also, I forgot to mention as well that the levels that were, and I forgot to mention that all the levels that are present in the top 50 will receive a full showcase after this video has premiered, or it has been out for at least a day. So stay tuned for that and show these creators love, respect, and appreciation. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. Hopefully have a nice evening, day, night, whatever it is for you all. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.